All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Arcadian tournament, Myla percent. We are now in the second wave of round one. So once again, this is not round two. This is the second wave of round one. And we have an awesome matchup here between Webcretaire and BirdiestBlue. So we have already given them a countdown in Discord, so you should be seeing them get into their files shortly here to get started with their runs. So for those of you who are just joining us, welcome to the Minor Time Saves Arcadian tournament here with Hollow Knight. We have 32 awesome runners who are competing to hug our favorite NPC, Myla, as quickly as possible. We're currently in the second wave of round one with some awesome matches being restreamed across the channel that you see right now. We have Chrysanthemum's channel right here. We also have restreams going up on Cthulhu's channel, A-Press's channel, and the Hollow Knight community channel. So please make sure to hop around the streams, give these runners your support as they make their way through this run.
And we have a bit of a delay in the start times, with web starting a little bit after Birdie. So for stream are going to be slightly distinct as the runners move their way.
Yeah, pay attention to the times down at the bottom there, even if it looks like their screens are a little bit desynced.
Birdie getting knocked back by Vengefly and sent all the way back down that room. That is very unfortunate.
Very mean Vengefly. We had a question in chat about PBs. It looks like, according to our latest information, Birdie has a PB of 27 minutes and 10 seconds, and Web has a PB of 18 minutes and 38 seconds. All right, we have Birdie making her way through the King's Pass door there, and Web making his way down.
Getting the soft fall set up really well.
You love to see it.
I believe this is a really decent King's Pass from Web.
For sure. Is he about to get...
A 58.
58, not bad.
Nice.
Not bad at all. All right, we have Birdie entering the Forgotten Crossroads, making her way down and around towards False Knight and VS, Vengeful Spirit.
And getting hit by rude grass in the way. Nearly a second one.
Those grasses are just so rude. Yes, if you're just joining us, you'll notice that the timers are just a little bit desynced. That's okay. That's why we use live split in order to make sure that we know where these runners are at any given point of their run.
I spent Arena not wanting to give a good... Oh god.
Ooh.
Yeah, not wanting to give a good time to any runner today.
Apparently.
It seems.
Yeah, in the last match on this channel, we had those Aspis being particularly rude as well. Let's see how they treat Web.
Good first kill.
And we got
a double spike. Nice.
There it is. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Birdie is on 1 HP. No, healing here would be the smartest play. Yes.
There we go. Okay. Watch out for the Vengefly. Okay, there we are. We're fine.
And a little bit of our time losses have actually almost synced our runners up.
There. We got Web getting the statue pogo there.
Yep. And both runners getting bullied.
Getting bullied by the Jennifer there.
same RNG for both of them.
Right, now both runners heading into the False Knight fight. Once again, this is our first major battle in this run, but luckily we can actually skip it with the dev-intended shortcut after the first tantrum.
And both of them get the good RNG on False Knight. Ideally, you want False Knight to jump above you. That allows you to do a maximum amount of damage and not have to go chase him down. And both runners were able to use that RNG to success.
Nice. Some nice poking at the bottom there to make sure you don't hard fall coming out of that arena. Right, and both runners now progressing to our first spell, Vengeful Spirit.
An only spell, in fact.
Very true.
Web getting the Vengeful Spirit at 341 and Birdie at 421. So about a 40 seconds diff between the runners. Thank you, Rex.
Hey, welcome back, Rix.
We fucking love Rex.
Rix is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout outs to Rix using the delta there, that lovely Greek letter indicating change in time. Love to see it.
Ooh, nice double plank from Web. You can actually fall fast enough through those two planks to hit them both with your nail hit, and therefore not have to like stop your drop.
You got a third spit there from the Balder for Web.
Yeah, Birdie getting pretty bullied by the spike section.
Ooh. Okay, Birdie, heal up. There we go. Yeah, ideally you want to get to that Balder with a full soul meter so that you can just do 2 fireballs, wait for a Balder, and then do another fireball. But I think that heal is going to be a very smart play here. With the first bit, there we go. There we go.
You also have enough enemies afterwards to farm on the soul to get back to enough to kill the Balder fast.
Alright, we also had Web going up the left side of the Grezzer room as well to gather enough soul for the next Balder. A little bit slower, but definitely safer for making sure that you have enough hits, because those Grezzers are pretty RNG in terms of where they appear. And a first bit there. Nice, Web.
Ooh,
double first bit.
Are we going to see... Hold on.
Oh.
Are we going to see the 1-2-1 fireball skip?
The Fabled Fireball skip?
Let's go.
And we are. Let's go, Web. Look at that. All right. So on 1-2-2-1, you usually come out of that Balder with enough for a fireball, which you don't on current patch because you actually need all your hits of soul to shoot your fireballs. 1-2-2-1, you can do that fireball skip to save having to go down and around. So when you get a double first bit, you want to take advantage of that for sure.
And Buddy getting the second spit. I think both our runners have had in total... Oh wait, no. Buddy had 2 less infection bubbles.
Yes.
But Web's advantage with the fireball skip is definitely... not a big deal, but definitely a big nice thing to have.
Nice fireball skip there for Web. Looks like Web... There we go. So Web has enough for the next fireball skip. Let's see if he goes for it.
And Birdie is going to have to make up some on the little mask flies. And Web got the second fireball skip. Nice.
There we go. All right, Birdie now progressing to the first fireball skip here. Looks like she has enough for 2 fireballs. Let's hope that she gets it.
Yeah.
Oh no, going straight for the air pogo. Okay, cool.
Either that or missed the jump and decided to just go with it. If so, a respawn decision. Oh no.
Ooh.
If
Eric, why?
if Eric starts going like that, ideally you actually want to go away from the transition for a little bit, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's a tough RNG to manage.
Yeah, for sure.
And when
Okay, we have Web heading over to Vengefly King now. And getting the quick
Yep.
build. Nice.
Very nice. But deciding to skip the second fireball skip. Going for Dude Pogo, maybe? Yes. And
almost
nearly
getting
getting it.
it.
So close. Smart here to take that. Oof. That elbow hit was really painful for Bowie. And we're seeing Web start the Hornet fight. Now on 2 HP. This could, if the Web dies to Hornet, this could potentially be a big deal for Birdie. And allow her to make back some of the lost time. Nah, Web has that. Oh, Birdie is doing this variation of the Zenfly King kill. Well, it is a bit slower, it is also much safer. Oh, and Grad seems to be having a little bit of problems. It is a bit slower, it is much safer, and much easier to execute. Web is now Web is now heading towards Thunder Waste. Hopefully we will see another good e-poker. And meanwhile, Birdie is starting up her opponent fight with only 3 health. Playing it very safe, but that is what you want to see. And nailing the fight properly. Meanwhile, Web is getting enough soul for potentially the free fireball version of e-poker. Yes, and the first try. Good job. Will we see Mantis Bigger? Ooh, getting enough soul in that room after the triple fireball is actually kind of tricky. You need that soul to be able to kill this Mantis. And the Mantis, ooh, that's gonna be tough to recover. There's a backup. Does Web know it? Ooh, he does, but he is now on 1 HP. That's a good safety kill. This is gonna be dicey for Web. He's gonna have to proceed a bit carefully here. The backup is from pogoing the Mantis warrior on the ground. The second one. You pogo it and then bait it into an upwards attack, and pogo that to be able to reach the upper part of the village. Birdie taking the drop relatively safely, but making it through in one piece without any dunks into the acid. Yes, Wes. Pogo in and then parry the next attack. Webb is also doing some very nice pre-jumps, where he jumps slightly earlier than the drop to be able to accumulate a little bit of full speed and start falling it into, into whatever drop he wants to be falling into faster. But he's having a little bit of trouble with the bouncy mushrooms here, but making it through. And getting enough soul for an e-pogo. Oh no. Second fireball input seems to have been dropped. Deciding to take the roundabout way and make her way to Mantisaurus. Meanwhile, a Web just bought a Quetros tag and is heading up towards Saluber and then Blue Lake. Gathering enough soul on the way to be able to kill Grasmother relatively fast. Early making her way through Mantis Village, taking the, again, not doing Mantis Pogo and taking the back way, back into upper Mantis Village, and making it through relatively unharmed and relatively quickly. Meanwhile, Webb is doing a very nice CP exclusive tech, closing his inventory to not get knocked back by the husk, and dies. Oh no, Webb died. What a shame. Calling the stag here. I actually do not know enough about the category to be sure that calling the stag here is the fastest option, but it's definitely an interesting threat. And Wimb preparing for Shade Skip and getting it properly. You love to see it. And making his way into Blue Lake with a aptly named Dolphin Strat to cross it in record time. While Birdie is making her way to the Shade Skip section and going towards Crossroads Tag right now. Missing a little jump, but that's fine. When trying to get the cheeky hit on the Soul Totem, but missing it. Ooh. And getting into steady proper. He's going to be collecting a few relics and also killing some of these husk footier. With steady enemies tend to be very loaded on money, and killing them allows you to pocket their wallets on the way out. Birdie getting a bit trolled by Grasshopper, but managing to finish the fight. And Webb getting the Pogo up to the seal really well. Ooh, that double dash is actually really dicey. That's interesting. Oh, that husk guarding the entrance to Slice Hut. Poor birdie. Just had to wait for it to move out of the way. And be careful to die far enough right. If you die too far left, your shade will spawn in Grasmother's arena, and this is actually not good if you want to do the shade skip. Well, I'm getting a lucky double at the start of a Gorgeous Husk, allowing him to deal just that little bit of extra DPS. And taking safety heals before proceeding. A very wise decision. And Birdie going for the double pogo version of a shade skip, a little bit of a safer version, which doesn't lose much time, so very much a good strat for Tony. And doing her own dolphin strat to go through the lake. Meanwhile, Webb is making his way towards Rafters and then hopefully Lem. And taking another safety heal. Really, once again, a very smart decision. You do not want to be dying at this stage. Oh. Rafter skip. Rafter skips with that soul is not a thing that is at least not easy to do, and I do not think it is actually doable. Deciding to go around for Rafters, which is perfectly fine. And getting the seal properly. Well, Birdie is collecting her first relic, the Wanderer's Journal, about King Station. Ooh, that husk is actually a bit of a bully, and bullied Birdie just a little bit by staying in the corner. Having very low health here is going to be a bit tricky for her, because she's going to have to deal with the spike pogos. She decides to farm a husk for soul, and actually, very wise decision. And meanwhile, oh, don't get main menu storage, please, Web. Come on. Once might be an accident, 2 people are going to say I'm cursing them. Thanks. Meanwhile, Birdie is attempting the spike pogo, and yes, the lack of soul is actually causing a bit of a problem for her. Oh, nearly. The problem there is, there we go. You want to be still pogoing, but start moving leftwards. But if you start moving leftwards too fast, you will have problems with just going into spikes. And Buddy is very much aware of this, and decides to go a bit too much to the right to make up for it, but managed to get through that section, only losing, I believe, 1 hit, which he makes back, healing up. Also, sorry if I'm not reading chat too much. I am trying to keep my eyes on both things at once, but it is quite a bit. Webb is making his way up towards Crystal Peaks, opening the lever up for later for Myla visiting. Right. Also doing fast toll. By looking downwards, as soon as you finish paying for a toll, you can actually make the toll go down into the ground faster. And sorry, not the toll, make the gate go into the ground faster. That's an important bit. And Webb did that beautifully and was able to to get the fast gate there. Also getting that little lantern pogo for that sweet 0.3 time save. Oh, Hogax. Oh no, yeah, no. The miner was doing a little bit of a weird thing where it didn't want to throw. Ooh, that's a very sick inventory knockback cancel. Damn. That's actually really, really nice. That's a very nice route. I like that. Does imply a damage tank, but that is probably very fast. Doing some very nice snake jumps and missing the dash. Unfortunate. Web is now on 2 HP. This could go either way for him. Meanwhile, Birdie is making her way towards Rafters. Oh, he goes for damage tank strat still? Ooh, that's... Yeah, farm a little bit of soul. Heal a little bit. That's smart. That's very smart. Yeah, going for the damage tank strat there is a very interesting decision. I believe, unfortunately, that lost time to not damage tanking simply due to the fact that he needed to heal afterwards. But very cool looking, nonetheless. Nice inventory drop. Interesting second inventory drop in the middle of the ground. A ground drop, we'll say. And Birdie collecting the rafter seal. No issues there. Not doing the rafter skid, but deciding to go around. Web doing Homofetti no fireball. And doing the damage tank cycle. This is gonna be... wow. The Homofetti no fireball trick is doing a double dash into that platform at the start of a section to be able to jump back up on it. It is quite precise, and if you fail it, you just drop down into the spikes below. Very clean from him. Also very clean from Birdie, movement towards Lem, and she is quitting out. Hopefully. Both runners having a little bit problems abandoning Lem to his shop and warping back all the way into Crossroads, but making it fine. Lem is such a lovable character, it rips their heart apart, having to leave him alone in his shop in the middle of the City of Tears. And Web is now making his way to our lovely, lovely friend Myla to give her a warm hug. Meanwhile, Birdie is making her way to Crystal Peaks, but first she's going to buy a lantern to be able to unlock the access. And that is a 1938 for Web. A very warm hug, vengeful spirit. I do imagine Soul is very warm to hug. Birdie has bought lantern and cleaning out of Sly's shop, not wanting to quit out in front, but I understand needing the privacy for your quit outs. Yes, getting into Web. Open. Birdie also taking the non-wall jump route to Crystal Peak. Very understandable. It is not an easy wall jump, and yeah. Also remembering to open the lever for a quicker access to metal later on. And also getting a fast hold. Thank you, Chris. I was just about to say maybe we could have the sound on Birdie. Very nice. Ooh, very nicely aimed Pogax from that miner. Unfortunate. Birdie's still making it through, yes, Chris. Birdie making it through relatively unharmed. Only one damage tank is perfectly fine though. Let's see this God Cycle room. taking the safe. I was gonna say taking the safe strat, and then she dashed right above that crystal crawler's head. Yeah, unfortunately, if you do not go for too fast of a cycle here, you will get hit by that spiny crawler. Deciding to take a safety heal, and actually a second one. In a little bit of slow. Either maybe for another safety heal, or to do the fireball that Web just kept doing on Crystal Peak's Sea Dash ring. And she's now entering that room. One relatively difficult room. There are cycles in this room that are really nice to have. If you mess them up, it can be really hard to deal with the cycles being out of line. This isn't gonna work. No, that was just a little bit too slow on some of the dashes, and so she's going to have to take back up. Unfortunately, this laser is very friendly, but she seems to make it through fine, and is now going to collect Crystal Heart. Actually, Bodhi is on a really good PV pace, I believe. Her listed time is 27:10. Yeah, Bodhi is on a really good PV pace. She could be saving upwards of 2 minutes, I believe. Unfortunately, she is definitely going to make the right decision and die to Myla a couple of times to appease the gods. Okay, I would think that as a joke, but the damage tanking on the Venomfly does not fill me with confidence. Never mind. Oh, Sea Hut Gold, nice. And Buddy has now filled up on Soul and is ready to face Myla, a lovely friend, and hug her with Vengeful Spirit. And now both our runners are finished at 24:55. Congratulations again, Web, on the win. And I'm now going to ping the runners and see if they want to join for a quick pause game interview. Hello, Web.
Hello, Jen. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can. Okay. We're just gonna wait a little bit to see if Buddy wants to join for the past round interview. No, Wes.
No problem.
We are not going to do the interview in French.
Of course we are. There are
Nah.
a majority of French people on this conversation.
I mean, this is true, but hello, Buddy. Gigi,
Hi, Birdie, Gigi.
congratulations on your really big PB.
Thank you, thank you. When I first posted my splits this morning, I was in a 27, and then I did a pre warm up run, and I got a 24, and I was like, oh, I hate this. Everything feels so much harder now.
You PB'd
got a
just before this.
24.
I PB'd just before this. I got a 24, and I was like, no, all my good luck is gone.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Web, for winning this with the 1938.
Thanks a lot.
How did both of you feel about the run?
I can start if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're not going to talk about rafter skip at all, ever. I
Yeah,
healed, whereas I needed a fireball. Like my brain just completely forgot that I needed a cast of souls. Yeah, I got a pretty horrible city because too much pressure. But otherwise, pretty happy with the run. It's really far from my PB, but I expected to do this kind of time in a race, so I'm really happy.
Happy with my run too. I mean, we're not going to talk about my awful early game, but compared to what I've been usually getting, I'm just really happy. This is better than what I usually do, and I'm just glad I got to finish.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, both once again.
Also, Jen, I can do as many main menu storage as I want. Thank you.
Yeah, both of you actually flailed in the menu when quitting from Lem. It was very interesting to see. I was worried because Oatmeal actually got main menu storage in the previous race, so
Oh,
You
God.
really?
I was worried to see a repeat of that.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine.
think the menuing is legitimately the hardest trick in this run. I'm really bad at menuing. I even put a little piece of tape on my screen to know where to quit out with the mouse because I can't do
Oh,
that.
you do mouse quit outs. Okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
explains it a little bit.
I'm gonna blame OBS.
Yeah,
OBS is
GG Birdie
wonderful.
for managing to play through OBS. I could not do that. I could absolutely
you-
not do that.
Are you still playing through OBS?
Yes,
for
I'm
this
playing
one?
OBS because I realized if I
Okay.
tried to play through my game, it would kill my stream quality, and then the restream would look terrible.
Oh god.
So sub 25
Well,
with OBS, I'll take it.
congratulations again. You do need to fix that somehow.
Oh, of course. It's on the list.
Mm.
Thank you for writing commentary, Jen.
No problem. I saw that Grad unfortunately had internet troubles due to a blizzard, I believe, in the section.
Oh my
And
god.
hope everything's okay for him.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That sucks indeed. But thank you for commentating indeed.
No problem. Thank you both for running. And yeah, if you have anything to add, go ahead. Otherwise, I think we can get ready for the next round. What time is it? Oh, we have as you want.
Go on
Okay,
and win the
well,
entire thing because I lost.
Sorry?
I want to at least Web, you better win because I want to say I lost to the best.
I can't promise anything, but I'll do my best. And also, I just wanted to end by thanking Quack and all the tourney organizer because this is really a wonderful event. It's really fun to play in. So thank you for organizing it and to every commentator and restreamers.
Thank you so much to all the organizers. This was absolutely wonderful.
And thanks for Birdie for racing against me.
Thank you for racing me, Web.